I just finished watching the Inanimate Insanity Season 3 finale because it just came out. And I just want to say, this is probably like one of the best object shows and ending I've seen. Wait, let me re that. It's probably one of the best object show endings I've seen in a while because like we've had one. One was a really good ending, but also really bittersweet. We had season 4 of BFDI, that was also really good. But this one, I don't know. This one just means a lot more to me because I recently got into the object show community, right? And this is like the first object show I've actually seen end. So it's like, oh my god, the ending is so good though. Spoilers for this, obviously. Cabby freaking wins, which means a lot. I love Cabby, dude. I knew Cabby was gonna win. And Cabby's like one of my favorite characters. Cause as soon as I saw the last vote and went to test tube, I was like, oh yeah, yep. Because I already know that test tube finally saw what was in Cabby, and he was like, you know what, I'm gonna vote for you. This is why I like test tube so much. Also, they made a new Cabby plushie. That's a W. If you're wondering why I'm talking so quiet, it's because like 10 a.m. and I don't know how many people are up right now. Cause I just woke up at like 9. I love Cabby's new library. That's so awesome, dude. Because it's basically Hotel OJ, except that it's actually gonna be able to help people due to, you see it, the guy, whoever Cyberspark voices, you can see him like flipping on a computer looking up career choices. And you see that people like freaking Yin Yang and Clover were just playing around. Freaking MePhone gave Springy a new body. I'm kind of sick right now, so there was also freaking Cabby reading the book to freaking all of them. I don't know. I like how Paintbrush is still there. My only question is if they're gonna be going back to Hotel OJ and staying there, or if they're gonna maybe like stay at the library. Because my only question, because obviously the library and a Hotel OJ are really far apart. But what are they gonna do? Like, are they just gonna go to Hotel OJ and then go to the library? Or this is like assuming they're close, right? Would they stay at Hotel OJ, right? And then they would go to the library during the day? Or is there like rooms inside the library? Because part of the library looks like it has like a building inside of it, right? MePhone 4 had very good character development this episode. Because at the beginning, they were saying that he might actually be able to change, which is shown when MePhone 4S shows up. I'm like, oh my god, yes. Dude, we haven't seen that guy in so long. It feels so good to have him back. But it's also sad because you already know he's dead. Well, that's completely true, because we can see from this part right here that he's still basically inside of MePhone, deep down. This episode, I don't know how to explain it. It was a really good episode. Trying to think what to say for this. I think, when you would look at the poster for that says congratulations, I think it said Bot on it. Because I'm pretty sure MePhone wanted Bot to win. Because at first he hated Bo, right? And then he saw how much Bot grew, and I was like, oh my god. So I think he actually put Bot to win. I think he actually put on the papers Bot, and then crossed it out. I definitely like how the whole party situation happened. Like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. The first part of the episode, right, it was basically just tying up loose ends with like the previous episode. It was like, I'm trying to think how to say this. Was it entertaining? Yes, it was definitely entertaining. It just wasn't like, like, it was entertaining for sure, but it wasn't also like the most exciting part of the episode, to say the least, because there's so many better parts of the episode. So I kind of just felt like that was just like going through it and ending all the loose ends for that part, right? At the beginning, getting them all to agree, and then Ballpoint said not to burn Miphone. So then they were like, "Yay, he's not burning." Oh yeah, also the showdown. That freaking, not like, it's not like a showdown, but like the freaking argument that Springy and Cabby had was awesome, because Cabby finally got some closure, which is why she won. The only reason why she won is because of that. Because if she didn't say that, Testy would have voted someone else. Most likely Silver Spoon, right? But we all know freaking Silver Spoon did not deserve to win due to the previous episode. Also, did anyone else notice while watching the episode that there was no, like, because he freaking knocked her out last episode, but then in this episode, it was just freaking, oh, I'm back to life now, I'm just back, I'm Candle, and I'm still alive still, haha, loser. Also, is that scene from episode 16, I think, when Silver was blushing, is that ever gonna come back? Because, you know, there was no really closure on that. Maybe it'll come in like a Q&A in the future about what the plan for that was. Or, no, I was waiting to talk about this, but this is actually the greatest cutaway of all time. At the end of the episode, we see Miphone going through like a purple portal, and if anyone with a brain has seen the show, then you know that that's the season 2 portal, so that you would be able to go through, right? And that's what would send you to Hotel OJ. So I'm thinking, are they gonna pull a BFDI and make it go into the past, right? So what the different BFDI is that it still takes place, whatever the time is right now. So right, so like BFDI 10 just came out on March 1st, right? But it actually takes place March 1st, 2014. Right? Now, what I'm thinking is, are they going to pull a BFDI and make it so that it takes place right afterwards, or are they going to make it so it takes place right after season 3? Right? Because if that's the case, then maybe we'll get a bit more closure on that. I mean, you know, we might be able to see some of the season 3 contestants, such as Blueberry, who is actually my favorite character, by the way, if you guys didn't know that. Silver Spoon, Cabby, freaking Life Ring, Dr. Fizz. Well, he wasn't a contestant, but he was still a season 3 character. Other characters like Springy, etc. I'm thinking you might be able to see that, because if that's the case, I think season 2 might actually be the best ending to any object show, right? Because I already talked about how this is probably one of the best object show endings, and they only have like 4 more episodes of season 2 left. So, and it also begs the question, are they going to do it in the season 3 style, or are they going to do it in the season 2 style still? Because, you know, it might be a little bit weird just to go from season 2 style to season 3 style like that. Because, yeah. You get the point. I don't really know what else to say. This is a long video, but also because it's a well-deserved long video though too. I'm just talking about this freaking object show. I don't know. I only beg the question, if Teapot ending gonna be better than this? Because, okay, in my opinion, this ending is better than BFB. Because, you know, for me, BFB didn't really have that much closure, right? Because I also did see it all at, because by the time I got into the OSC, the entirety of BFB already came out. So this is just in my opinion. The ending for BFB wasn't the best. It was a good ending, yes. But is it better than this? No, not in my opinion, no, it's not. Because, think about it. At the end of it, you really just have because everyone was already friends. The only ones not friends were freaking Announcer and 4. Which, yes, this ending was supposed to be about the hosts and not the contestants. But in this ending for this show, It is about the contestants, and that's what's great. Because, yes, while it does include the host, it also does include some actual things with the contestants. Because the only thing that was notable to mention about the contestants were like with actual like conflicts between them was that Flower wanted to share her prize with Gelatin in the end. But in this, we have the closure for Cabby, Test Tube and Cabby's friendship going back together. We have Cabby's library, Silver and Candle, Balloon and Nickel's closure, which they already did have closure, but they actually had extra closure here because I knew that it hurt Nickel when Cabby won because he was like, no, I worked so hard. But then we also got Balloon's closure, and at the same time for the host, we also got a good amount of closure there too for him actually accepting the fact that things can't last forever, right? He learned his main lesson that has been key since episode 8. But in BFB, once again, it's like 4 was just like, I'm gonna be mad because I treated my contestants bad and now they don't want to be near me. Grr. They prefer the announcer over me, even though the announcer does not hurt them one bit, besides the budget cuts thing. Right? And then he basically threw a little fit, went to the sun, came back, and said, I'm happy now, let's throw a party. That same thing, like, okay, no. That's not really, I mean, in a way, that's also kind of what happened, but with a different character. That's what happened with the freaking walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie got mad, threw a little baby fit, went up to the freaking volcano, almost freaking died in the library. So that, okay, I'm happy now. Which, yes, I also don't really like the walkie-talkie character. I don't think anyone does. Her character's just like really, really bad. Like, okay, no, she is written very well. We're going back into this discussion because I had this exact same discussion about Valentino from Hazbin Hotel. Basically, they are written very well, and they are a good villain. They are just not a good person until the very last moment. Same thing applies for Valentino from Hazbin Hotel. Their design and their voice and their writing is very good. Do not get me wrong, but they are a terrible person. I don't know why I'm comparing Hazbin Hotel to an object show, but I don't know. Case in point, this is probably like the best ending, well, one of the best, because nothing can beat HFJ1. Nothing. Okay? This is probably one of the best object show endings I've seen in a while. And I just want to say thank you to the Inanimate Insanity crew for making this banger of a show. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, whatever time it is for you, because I have a friend right now who's like, she's asleep right now, and it's like 10 a.m. my time, and she lives in freaking Australia, but that's besides the point. Bye bye.